And we are back. Los Angeles Rams franchise. In the last episode, we went against the Vikings where we force-winned it, but we ended up winning 31-17. Yeah, the game just was not on our side pretty much. It was bad. Like I said, to where I can force win bad. Now, we did have a few things. So we did have a few players get back from the IR since in Madden it is 8 weeks instead of 4. That's why a lot of these guys are here now. We had to release Jalen McCullough and then Connor McDermott. However, we also made a trade where we did a swap pretty much for Tyler Higbee and for Kenneth Murray, but we also got a 7th round pick, which, I mean, it doesn't mean a whole lot because it's a 7th round pick, but who knows? Maybe we get a good player out of it. And then because of that trade, we had to end up releasing a player, and that ended up being Troy Reader. I don't know why we had to release someone. Oh, I do, because the plan was to just trade Higbee for a pick swap, where I was just going to get hopefully a good pick, but I didn't, realistically, that made sense in my eyes because, no one's going to offer a lot for an aging tight end who just missed half the season on IR. So, in my eyes, they are one of the best defenses of all time. I mean, they have the Legion of Boom again. 350 yards as a team? Absolutely not. 2 passing touchdowns I can see. Hopefully we don't have any injuries. I believe that we will be fine to an extent. However, there's no guarantee. We're going to quickly check the lineup. Make sure all that's good to go. If it would load, please. All right, there we go. Kenneth Murray is now in the starting lineup. I had to do that because, well, I just kind of had to. I mean, he is starting on this team. There's no doubt about that. But everything else seems good. Bobby Brown does start over Givens. Tutu Atwell does get the start here as well. And then slot receiver and all that is good. All right. Last thing we're going to quickly do is we're going to check the injuries. Like I said, we're not going to waste our time. There is no one injured. All 3 of these players have, been injured for a bit now, which is good. So we're going in as healthy as we were last week. Or, excuse me, even healthier than we did last week because now we have a few players returning from the IR. We do have a tough game against the Seahawks. 28-7, Jets beat the Texans. 21-14, Cowboys beat the Falcons. And finally, 22-21, Bills beat the Dolphins. We'll see one more, actually. 29-19, Bengals beat Raiders. All right, we will be kicking off, so it will be Seattle who does start with the football, assuming they don't turn this ball over. As they do not, and they get up to the 25-yard line. Geno Smith, the longtime quarterback, was kind of a journeyman before landing in Seattle, where he has, maintained the starting job ever since getting here. As Kenneth Walker gets the first play, and it's a gain of 6 up to the 31. Speaking of, last week he went 16 for 60 yards and a touchdown. 2nd and 4 now from the 31. A big matchup this game is, I feel like, going to be DK Metcalf and Tre'Davious White. As speaking of DK, he's up to the 37. That's a gain of 6. And a first down for the Seahawks. It doesn't look like they're going to be playing against each other. It looks like it's going to be Darius Williams and DK Metcalf, and I'd assume Tyler Lockett. Although it could also be Jackson Smith and Jigba against Tre'Davious White. Tyler Lockett went up to the 48 for a first down. Sorry, I was drinking water there. First down at the 48. That was a great play by Geno, able to escape the pocket when it collapsed. Geno going deep this time, and it's going to be incomplete. Tried to hit Jackson Smith and Jigba deep. However, it was great coverage by what looked to be both Tre'Davious White and I believe that was Quentin Lake. Has play action on second down. Geno throwing over the middle. Incomplete. Cameron Curl on the coverage. It was most definitely open. It was just a bad throw by Geno. Kind of threw it behind him instead of leading it forward. Third down and 10 now. What? No one was covering Kenneth Walker, it looks like. And they're going to score off of that. 7-0 Seahawks. I don't even know what that was. No one covered him. As this kick is returned up to the 25, that is Blake Corum. As we're going to see Matthew Stafford and the offense out here. Now, we have a very similar offense to the Seahawks. As Colby Parkinson's going to get the catch, first down and a gain of 15 up to the 40-yard line. As it looks like Uchenna Nwosu is injured. I believe that's who it was. I don't know if he's on the team anymore, to be honest. I just know he used to wear 10. First down at the 40. Stafford throwing again. Puka Nacua catches it in stride, and he's going to be tackled down at the 20-yard line. First down, huge pickup, as that is a gain of 40 yards. Beautiful throw there by Stafford, able to fit it in as they're going to throw again, and that's going to be incomplete. That was a horrible read there by Stafford. It looked like he just tried to hit Nacua again. I mean, he has a hot hand, it would appear. As Stafford's going to throw for the 4th time this drive, and then he's going to hit Cooper Kupp. He's going to go down to the 4-yard line, and that's going to bring up 1st and goal. We have not seen Kyren Williams get the ball yet this game. The superstar running back going into, I believe, his 3rd year. Firing over the middle. That is going to be complete to wide receiver 3, Tutu Atwell for the touchdown, who, you know, earned himself a, I believe it was a 2, maybe a 3-year extension. Very good deal. I mean, he was not getting paid too much for me to really be worried. So it just kind of made sense. As this kick's going to be fielded around the 5-yard line, it's going to be returned up to the 28, 27. Kenneth Walker getting the lone score on the first drive. Facing along 3rd down, Kenneth Walker just was uncovered. As that's going to be complete, that's Noah Fant, the tight end, that up to the 34, gain of 7, making it 2nd and 3 now. They're going to call Kenneth Walker's number. He's only going to get a yard up to the 36, 3rd and 2. Kenneth Walker is in the backfield. DK Metcalf is lined up on the edge. And they're going to run it, and it's going to go nowhere. Number 95, Bobby Brown, the man to make the stop with what looked like a little bit of help from Jared Verse, number 8. As we force the punt, and it's going to be fair caught by Blake Corum at the 18-yard line. 5 minutes to go. Stafford in shotgun on 1st down as we're 1 second away from being halfway through this 1st quarter. Yet again throwing, that's Nacua. He's going to get a gain. Ball is out apparently. Up, and it's recovered by the Seahawks. There is an injury. Kenneth Murray, turf toe, will not be able to return. And this is a bug with the game. EA, if you happen to watch this video, could you please fix this? It's kind of an annoying bug. Basically, I'm pressing square. It's just not working. So we have to wait the 25 seconds out, which, I mean, isn't the end of the world. Okay, see, caught by Nacua. That ball is out. As the Seahawks, even though, you know, they weren't able to get anything going on that second drive, they're going to get a great defensive stop. Well, they didn't really do anything to stop the defense or the offense. They just kind of knocked the ball out, and that was that. But 2-yard gain there by Kenneth Walker, as that's not going to really help us at all, as that's going to be caught. What a tackle there. I believe that was Roseboom, the guy who just got into the game in place of Kenneth Murray. 3rd and 4 now. We see shotgun formation. However, there is a man in motion. That's Tyler Lockett firing over the middle. It is caught. Jackson Smith and Jigba, and the Seahawks are going to take the lead again. With the extra point attempt being good, it is 14-7. Free play is 19 yards at minute 14 the time of that drive. Let's see how the Rams respond. Obviously, they're probably going to... And I feel like what's going to define this nice return up to 29 by Core is how they respond with, not like scoring, but... Obviously, the very first play of your second drive being a turnover is a tough pill to swallow. As Puka Nacua, even though he just fumbled the ball, he's still getting action, as that was a 5-yard completion to him. 2nd and 5 now. As this is going to be the first handoff to Kyren Williams, as he's only going to get a yard. Jerome Baker being the one to get the tackle. 3rd and 4 now from the 35-yard line. I'm looking at Colby Parkinson personally here, unless this is a run. It's a pass, and they're going to say it's a first down to Tutu Atwell. And how do I manage to do this again? The odds of that happening multiple times in the game is slim to none. And I've managed to do it in the first quarter twice. And it's screwing my team over. Why is the clock running? Okay. We didn't get a delay. I don't know how that was the first down. I personally would have marked that short by about a yard, honestly. Cooper Kupp, what a catch. Gain of 9 up to the 48. Puka Nacua going down is not a good thing because I do believe he missed some time already this game. Or not, excuse me, this year. And in case you're wondering about how's Puka Nacua playing when he's not in real life, that's Kyren Williams. I'll tell you after this play. Down to the 34-yard line, first down. I've started this series once the week 1 rosters came out, so before anything happened. So this was before Puka Nacua got injured in real life. And that's going to be the Marcus Robinson. Gain of 9 up to the 25, 2nd and 1 now. DeMarcus Robinson is wide receiver 4 on this team. He is a player who was, you know, before Tutu Atwell got his extension, was initially going to be kind of a rival to him, as Kyren Williams is going to get a first down up to the 17. Because in my eyes, one of them was going to get a contract extension. I just didn't know which ones. Kyren Williams is going to go nowhere. Gets half a yard, it looks like, and that will do it for the first quarter, where the Seahawks do lead 14-7. However, the Rams do have the ball at the Seahawks 16, looking to put some points on the board. As Stafford will throw on 2nd down. Dangerous pass, tried to hit Atwell, and it's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 10 from the 16. Need to get to about the 6.5-yard line for a first down. As Stafford's going to throw. That's going to be Kupp. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to be down at the 1-yard line. First down and first and goal. 1 yard away from the end zone now. And you have a very strong running back in Kyren Williams. Obviously, that's the read that they go with. And it's going to be a touchdown. As only 40 seconds into the second quarter, we have a tie ball game yet again. This is a huge game between two division rivals. The Seahawks being 4-4, the Rams being 3-4. So both these teams very similar in all kind of aspects. I was talking about the offense where they both have kind of middle of the pack quarterbacks, I'd say. This is a good return up to the 35. Two star receivers and an unknown with, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, and JSN being the unknown one. And kind of same thing going with Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, and then Tutu Atwell is a player, personally, I'm really high on in real life, so it kind of translates to the game as well. And then the running game also being very similar with, both having depth with Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet and Kyren Williams and Blake Corum. Speaking of Kenneth Walker, up to the 49, first down. Under 8 minutes left to go in this half now. What I feel like will set this game apart is I do feel like the Seahawks have the better tight end. Although Colby Parkinson, for what his overall says, has played phenomenal. To the point where I was willing to trade away a significantly better overall tight end in favor of him. 3rd and 4 from the 45 now. I do feel like they have the better tight end, but we have the better O-line. So I feel like this game is going to come down to the defense. As this is going to be lofted deep, and it's incomplete. It looks like Cam Curl batted it down. And 4th and 4 from the Rams 45. They line up in punt formation, however. Okay, never mind. I was going to say they might fake it. That kick goes into the end zone. Don't know if he failed to pin it or he just wasn't really trying to, but it's going to be a touchback. 1st and 10 now. Kyren Williams trying to bounce it outside. Does get a yard. 2nd and 9 now. We do have more total yards than them by about 30. However, it's kind of because we're dominating the pass game, but they are dominating the run game. As Kyren Williams again, this time he's going to get a nice carry, making it 3rd and 1 from the 29. Third and 1. Go Kyren Williams. I like that call. What are you talking about? There's no way you rule that short. Get the challenge flag out there. I refuse to believe he is short of the line to get. What? They're doubling down? Oh, that's insane. I am willing to throw this game for this first down. It is an inch that we need. As Stafford does pick it up. We are down to timeout with that failed challenge, which I accidentally pressed jump to next play. 1st and 10 from the 32 now. Stafford looking to throw, going deep, wide open. That's Tutu Atwell. He is fast. Not fast enough though, as he gets tracked down at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Rams. As it looks like going for it on 4th and an inch. That should not have been a 4th down, by the way. Was a smart call. He got that by like a whole yard. As Colby Parkinson's going to get the 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams are going to take the first lead for them of the game. As it will be 21-14. Had to make sure the kick was good before I, said anything. 6 plays, 80 yards, 2 minutes, 7 seconds. The Seahawks now will be getting the ball back with around 4.5 minutes, depending on how long this kick takes. 4:28 Good return though, up to the 31. First and 10 now from the 31. Seahawks looking to even the score, or at least get some more points to, you know, draw within, you know, striking range with field goals. This has been a very entertaining first half though. Both these teams have been scoring points. As we're starting to lock up Kenneth Walker, and I really hope we're able to continue that because, oh boy. That's caught. They're going to say that's a first down. JSN with the catch up to the 41. I really like our pass defense. Obviously, you know, right there, wish it would have been a bit better as throwing again. Noah Fant, first down up to the 44. Right there as well, wish it was a bit better. First and 10 now from the 45-yard line. Just checks it down to Tyler Lockett. That's going to be a gain of 7 up to the 38, 2nd and 3. I'm going to be honest, I don't really like that spot. I feel like he got an extra half yard there. 2 minutes to go now, however. Seahawks are being very smart with this drive, trying to kind of bleed the clock, make it the last drive that really matters, because obviously if there's 10 seconds left, we're probably not going to do anything. As that's a first down up to the 32. He does step out of bounds though, which does stop the clock with 1:57. Gino checks it down to Kenneth Walker. Big hit there. Number 45. That is Alexander Johnson, I believe. And that's going to be 2nd and 11 from the 32. Gino's going to throw again. Has time. Intercepted, yes. He might go the distance. There's one man to beat. He might get tracked down though. He will down at the 10-yard line. Geno Smith, way to put in the hustle. Quentin Lake. That's 1st and goal from the 10. The Rams now have to work for this. Instead of just, they only need an extra 10 yards out of Quentin Lake, but he didn't have the steam. Stafford says it doesn't matter as he finds Cooper Kupp in the end zone. 1 play touchdown. As the extra point is good and the Rams now lead 28-14. 1 play, 10 yards, 3 seconds. However, the Seahawks are going to get the ball back with 1:27 and 3 timeouts. That's going to be fielded at around the 7-yard line. Good tackle there down at the 27. Oh, that's 27. I thought that was at like the 22. Gino's obviously going to throw. And it's batted down. Christian Roseboom. Wasn't what I expected was to see him still playing. However, you know, injuries do happen as that's a good tackle there. 3rd and 5 from the 32. They're taking time off the clock because obviously you can't guarantee you'll get a first down. Throwing. And it's going to be caught across midfield to the 49. Timeout Seahawks are first. That's Tyler Lockett. 1st and 10 now from the 49. 55 seconds left. Gino. Throwing. Complete. Down at the 38. That is a first down. That is criminal. 40 seconds left now. Play action. Firing deep. Wide open. 1 man to beat. Tyler Lockett gets pushed down at the 1. Made a miss, but it wasn't enough to let Cameron Curl catch up. Timeout Seahawks, by the way. They're second. 1 yard away, and you still have a timeout. You can run the ball if you like. As they try to do that, and Tyler Lockett is not able to get in. As the clock's ticking, this is your final play or real attempt. Geno Smith's going to take it himself. With 1 second left, he scores. And going into half, odds are it's going to be 28-21. However, with 1 second left, I feel like I deserve a chance to get a play of my own. As we do get the ball to start second half as well, so we have a chance to once again extend our lead to 2 scores. As with 1 second left, we might as well return it. as it's up to the 20-yard line. All right, 20 minutes down, 20 minutes to go. I'm going to continue throwing this football, and we're going to continue to probably defend the medium pass now. Because they were throwing it a bit medium. In fairness, we also probably should have gone for throw it medium, but, well, it's a bit late now. As this is going to be fielded at the 4-yard line, that is Blake Corum. Returned up to the 27-yard line. Total yards, we do lead by 10. That, 10-yard touchdown pass off the interception makes the difference, it looks like. As that's a 1-yard loss, so 2nd and 11 now. Stafford hits. Is that Tutu Atwell? It is. 3rd and 5 from the 32. I couldn't tell if that was Tutu or Demarcus Robinson. 3rd and 5 from the 32. Need to get to the 37 for a first down. They bring pressure, but it is a screen, and Kyren Williams will pick up the first down up to the 41-yard line. Puka Nacua is still out, by the way, so this probably will warrant a bit of concern, as he's just going to elect to throw that ball away. Smart choice. 2nd and 10 from the 41. Stafford was in shotgun. He's going to just throw it down. That's Demarcus Robinson. 3rd and 3 from the 48-yard line. Stafford's going to throw. Incomplete. He overthrew Tutu Atwell. He had him open. He missed him, though, as the punt is away, and that is a horrible punt. Out at the 28. Yo, Ethan Evans. I was high on our special teams room because they were both super young. As that's a great first job by us, as it's a 1-yard gain. Super young. I mean, Ethan Evans going into his 2nd year now, and Joshua Carty, in his 1st year. Tyler Lockett now with that catch up to the 47 puts him over 100 yards on the game. That's going to be Tyler Lockett again. Oh, that's Noah Fant, excuse me. Down at the 15. As the Seahawks are looking for vengeance. This is a great job by them. They forced a stop on the first drive of the 2nd half, and they're in the red zone now looking to get points to either bring it closer or to tie it up. 2nd and 9 from the 14 now. Gino is going to throw. That's JSN out at the 10-yard line. 3rd and 5. Need to get 2 to 5 for the first down. It's Kenneth Walker's in the backfield. Looks like there's 3 receivers. It is play action. Firing, end zone, incomplete. It's batted down. In 4th and 5, the field goal unit's out there for a 27-yard attempt to bring it within 4 points, which is good. 28-24 is your score. That's fielded at the 5 by Tutu Atwell. He's going to return it. Solid return up to the 31-yard line. First down from the 31. 4:41 remaining in this 3rd quarter, and we have an extra 10 minutes after that. Stafford's going to hit Demarcus Robinson. He's going to get a solid gain up to the 44. That's a first down. Demarcus Robinson is a player who plays very well when he's not supposed to, as that's going to be Colby Parkinson up to the 48, gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Like, when there's an injured guy and he has to take place, where he seems to be amazing. However, there was a game where we, gave him an option because of how good he was doing while there was an injury. Kyren Williams makes it 3rd and 3 from the 49. Well, he did nothing. He had one catch, and it was for a touchdown, but it was not enough to convince me. As Colby Parkinson holds on to it at the 44, and that's going to be a first down. First down at the 44-yard line now. Stafford throws it away, feeling pressure. Smart move, 2nd and 10. I would have probably tried to hit Atwell there, just for a bit of yards, because odds are it wouldn't have been intercepted. Stafford's going to throw again. Parkinson unable to hold on to it. Would have been right on the line, so I don't know if it would have been a first down or they would have ruled it short. 3rd and 10 from the 44. We're staring at a 61-yarder or a punt. Stafford, down he goes. Now we're punting for sure. Back at the 49, 4th and 15. Oh, come on, Ethan. Now that's a lot better. As, what were you doing, Furry? You had a chance to pin that, and I don't know what he did. First down at the 20 after that ball bounced into the end zone, making it a touchback. It's going to be a handoff to Walker, who's going to get 4 yards up to the 24. 2nd and 6 now. 90 seconds remaining in this third quarter. As it's going to be play action, and down he goes. That's going to be Christian Roseboom. 3rd and 11 from the 19-yard line. Gino throwing. It's going to be complete. Tyler Lockett gets tracked down at the 36 by Cameron Curl. Huge play for the Seahawks as that's a first down. I thought he was trying to hit someone else there, but it turns out that was a beautiful play there. As Kenneth Walker, right up the gut, trucks Cameron Curl for a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 now, and that will do it for the quarter. Maybe not actually. They hurry to the line. It's not in time, so yes, it will. Entering the 4th quarter, where conveniently 4 points separate these two teams, Los Angeles being the ones in favor. However, the Seahawks at Los Angeles 28 looking to get points. And down he goes. That's a huge sack by Byron Young. That's going to be 3rd and 11 now from the 37. Need to get to the 26 for a first. Gino's going to throw towards there, and Cameron Curl with the back down. Attempting the 54-yarder will be Jason Myers to bring it within 1 point. And it's no good. Wide to the left. Now the Rams get the ball at their own 44 with a chance to kind of ice this game. It's going to be a check down. That is the backup tight end Davis Allen. 2nd and 6 from the 48. Stafford's going to throw again. Checks it down. That one's going to be the starting tight end up to the 43, Colby Parkinson. First down now. We see Cooper Kupp at the top of your screen. It's going to be a handoff to the outside, though, as Kyron Williams, breaking a tackle, is going to fight for 4 yards. 2nd and 6 from the 38. As we now have under 8 minutes to go in regulation. 2nd and 6 now from the 38. We see motions by both teams. The clock is ticking down. Stafford, you got to hike the ball, man. Incomplete. Almost intercepted. Took all that time for an incomplete pass that had a chance of being intercepted. 3rd and 6 from the 38-yard line. 7.5 minutes to go. Stafford had DeMarcus Robinson. Didn't hit him, though. Goes back to him. It's going to be a first down and a lot more. Down to the 21-yard line. Great job there by the O-line for keeping the pocket clean. Stafford's going to throw. This one's going to be caught by Atwell up to the 10-yard line. First down. They can get a first down, however, it is so unlikely that we're not even going to consider it a possibility. First down from the 10. Kenneth Walker gets the handoff. He's going to get up to the They're going to say 5. That's a horrible spot. He got like an extra yard. What do you mean? 2nd and 5 from the 5, I guess. I have him at the 4, but not my call to make. He's going to bounce it outside, and it doesn't matter where you spot him. Touchdown Rams, as they're going to extend their lead with 5:34 left to go, up to 2 scores, assuming they don't block this kick for 2. 35-24. I probably would have gone for 2 in that scenario, because 12 points is a lot different than 11, because they would then need 2 touchdowns instead of a touchdown, 2-point conversion, the extra or field goal. However, like I said, it doesn't matter. Hopefully it won't matter. 1st and 10 from the 31, 5.5 left to go. Plus, what we also have to realize is, you know, the 2-point conversion is never guaranteed. So if they don't end up getting that, they're going to need a touchdown anyway. Kenneth Walker, 1-yard pickup, goes out of bounds. However, we're not inside 5 minutes yet, so the clock keeps going. Now the clock would officially stop. 2nd and 9 now. Geno throws, caught, gain of 6. 3rd and 3 from the 38. Tyler Lockett on the reception. Clock keeps running though, since it was inbounds. 4.5 minutes left to go. That's going to be a 1st down. That's Noah Fant up to the 48. Clock keeps running though, as we reach 4 minutes now. Geno manages to escape the pocket. He's going to take it himself and slide for 7. 2nd and 3. Once again, now down to 3.5 minutes. The clock just keeps running. The Seahawks need a bit more urgency. And that's going to be a great catch by Tyler Lockett down to the 27. 3:26 left to go. He got out of bounds as well, which stops the clock. Geno checks it down. And somehow Kenneth Walker escapes, breaking another tackle as well. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4 from the 21. 3 minutes left to go now. It's a screen pass, as he gets out of bounds at the 11th, 1st down. 2:55 remaining. The Seahawks are going to need to rely on their timeouts. As Geno throwing, end zone, intercepted. In the Rams, Cameron Kinchens picks it off. Returned it to the 4-yard line since he picked it off at the 1. And now the Rams have a chance to seal this game with a few 1st downs. That pass is incomplete, and what are you doing? Why would you throw the ball on 1st down from the 4? As they hand it off to Kyren Williams. 3rd and 5 from the 9-yard line. They do have to call another play. This is one where I can understand a pass play. As Cooper Kupp burns the defense, as he goes down at the midfield. 1st down. 2-minute warning, so the clock stops. Well, minute 59 now. As that was a very gutsy play there. Works out. And now the Rams in the best position they can possibly be in. 2-yard gain by Kyren Williams. 2nd and 8 from the 48. The Seahawks are going to need an onside kick or, you know, to force a turnover. As it's going to be Kyren Williams again. 1 yard. Timeout Seahawks. They're 2nd. 3rd and 7 from the 47. Run this football. There's no need to pass it. I don't care about securing the game. We're up 2 scores. We throw the football. Fumble. 1st down at the 36. And are you serious? Why we did that, I don't know. We're thankful that they ruled him down there, because he would have taken that to the house. And they take a timeout anyway because of an injury, Noah Fant. So I guess it kind of works out. They just get the ball in significantly better field position. 2nd and 6 from the 33. A minute 42 now. Geno in shotgun. Out of timeout. So anything inbounds is going to keep the clock running, as that's incomplete. 3rd and 6 from the 33, minute 38 remaining. The Seahawks can take the field goal here as well. However, Jason Myers did miss from somewhere around this range earlier, so how much do you really trust him? Geno runs out of time, 4th and 21 from the 47. They're out of field goal range, so they need 21 yards or this game is over. And it's incomplete. And the Los Angeles Rams are going to hold on. As all it takes is 2 kneel downs, and this game is over. Takes his final kneel. We might call one more because that's just kind of how computer logic works. Which, I mean, doesn't do anything besides hurt us in the stat line. And with all zeros on the clock, the Los Angeles Rams come into Seattle and they win this football game 35-24. Matthew Stafford, besides that fumble at the end, which gave me such a scare, had a very good game. 2 turnovers by both sides, I believe. 2 interceptions for the Seahawks and then 2 fumbles by us. Bobby Brown has an upgrade. We'll go ahead and do that. Oh, never mind. I don't know what that was. Wait, how do you upgrade? What the? It's never given me one of these before, so I have it on auto. Oh well, we'll just back out, I guess. Guess it's just bugged. A new injury. This could either be Puka Nacua, or this could be Kenneth Murray. As it will be Puka Nacua. It looks like the big hit he took knocks him out for what will be 3 weeks. Because this does count as 1, so he will be out for the Dolphins. Well, we're going to advance week anyway, so we'll see. The Dolphins, Patriots, and whoever our Week 12 game is. Unfortunately, we already had our bye, so we know it won't be that. And the Eagles. That's not amazing. We'll go ahead and check the league transaction because last week was the final thing for the trade deadline. So, traded? Nope. No more trades happened. All right. So, unless teams decide to, dump some guys for other guys in free agency, a lot of these teams will be looking very similar come, January. But it's very impressive what we've managed to do. I mean, I believe we started out, 1-4? Yeah. We've won 3 in a row now to put us back at 500 at 4-4. In a season where I thought, after this game we were done. At the bye week, I was like, we're going to start selling because we're pretty much out of it. I didn't see us going off these games. But here we are. We're 4-4 at the halfway part of the season. Which, I mean, depending on how the other teams are doing, we currently sit at the 9th spot. With the Commanders being the 7th seed at 5-4. However, there are a lot of teams kind of tied here, with the Falcons being 6 or 5-4 as well at the 6th seed. And then the 49ers we also have to look at. They did beat us once, however, so we are, playing spoiler to them in multiple games. They're only a game and a half ahead of us. The Bears being 4-4 as well is huge. The Eagles being 4-4. So we're by no means even out of this. Because I don't know how the tiebreaker works, but the Commanders are only the 7th seed right now. Well, they could also have the tiebreaker because they have that extra win because they haven't had their bye week. Everyone else, the Eagles, the Bears, us, have had our bye weeks. So them and the Falcons kind of have an extra little advantage, and the Panthers even, because they're technically tied with the Falcons. They haven't had their bye week yet, so by the time we roll around to, I believe it's week 14 or 15 where the bye weeks officially end. I think 14 might be the last week. 15 will be when we're back to all 16 games. we could be talking about a whole different story. And looking at this, a lot of teams are still in contention. I mean, the Cardinals really, and maybe the Giants are the only teams who and I wouldn't even rule the Giants out quite yet, but the Cardinals, I mean, they're going to have an uphill battle. They're about 5 games back. So it's just shaping up to be a very interesting finish to the season for a lot of these teams in the NFC. Obviously, we're only at the halfway mark, but the fact that we're already writing off a team says a lot. I mean, they can't even finish with a winning record yet or anymore. But, I mean, that pretty much will do it. Uh, I don't know if I really want to do anything else because, like, in negotiations, because I don't know if there's anyone who's really earned it. Alexander Johnson most definitely has. However, he is a guy who, if I am going to re-sign, just like Tre'Davious White, who, if we scroll over quickly, I'm going to want to wait till the re-sign phase when they're going to be 30 and however old he'll be, 33, I think. Yeah, 33. Well, they'll probably regress. So their contract will be cheaper because they'll probably be worse. And that's the same thing with DeMarcus Robinson as well. Because this contract is really cheap now, so I'm just kind of imagining, by the time he's 30 years old, he'll probably be about a 70, 71 overall. At like his highest, I see very little world where he regresses down one with normal dev. And the stat line he's put up. I think, it will be our best interest to kind of wait for a lot of the guys who I am interested in, the 3 guys specifically who I just named, will all be turning 30 by the time the offseason rolls around, so their contracts should be cheaper because it'll regress. Evan Neal, by the way, I do plan on picking up his 5th-year option because he has played amazing in the few games he's been here as the starter. But that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. In the next episode, we have Monday Night Football against the Miami Dolphins, who are also 4-4. However, I mean, you look at their overall 85s across the board. That's better than us in all 3 categories. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.